The largest number that could ever physically be written down is currently estimated at 10 to the 10 to the 185. That's a 1 followed by a 10 to the 185 of zeros. This is figured by using the smallest thing we know, a Planck volume, and figuring out how many can fit in the largest thing we know, the observable universe. So if that's the largest physical number, what's the largest digital number? The Sears Tower in Chicago, Illinois is over 400 meters tall. And this is a Lego brick. So how many of these would we need to build a full-size model of the Sears Tower? Musical instruments have a wide variety of ranges. Some can play really high notes, and a few can play some really low notes. So what is the lowest note that can be played by an instrument? One, two, three. The largest number I ever counted to was 1,000, and it took me about 30 minutes. You can always keep going. So if you did keep counting, what would be the largest number you could count to? The Grand Canyon is about 433 kilometers in length, and this is a US penny. So how many pennies do you need to fill the Grand Canyon? We've made objects that have gone pretty fast, but distances in space are really large. So how long would it take the fastest man-made object to get to the nearest galaxy? Music artists have come up with some really long songs. Some are well known, some are very obscure. So what is the longest song? Composers have come up with some really long compositions. Some are performed a lot, others aren't very well known. So what is the longest classical work? The smallest thing you can see with your eye alone is about 1/10 of a millimeter, but there are things that are much, much smaller than that. So what is the smallest thing? Music written for a bass soloist can sometimes be as low as a C below bass clef, but there are some that can sing much lower than that. So what is the lowest note that can be sung by a human?